Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on my channel, The Science King, and today we are talking about DNA, genes and chromosomes. So what is DNA, what are genes and what are chromosomes? DNA molecules are large and complex. They carry the genetic code that determine the characteristics for a living organism. Except for identical twins, each person's DNA is unique. That's why people can be identified using DNA fingerprinting. DNA can be cut up and separated, forming a sort of barcode that is different from one person to the other. Genes. A gene is a section of DNA that codes for a specific protein. It is the unit of heredity that may be copied and passed on to the next generation. Chromosomes. The cell's nucleus contains the chromosomes. These are long threads of DNA, each made up of many genes. Structure of DNA. DNA is the cell's genetic material contained in chromosomes in the cell's nucleus and mitochondria. Except for certain cells, sperm, egg, and red blood cells, the cell's nucleus contains 23 pairs of chromosomes. A chromosome contains many genes. A gene is a segment of DNA that provides the code to construct a protein. The DNA molecule is a long coiled double helix that resembles a spiral staircase. In it, two strands composed of sugar phosphate molecules are connected by pairs of four molecules called bases, which form the steps of the staircase. In these steps, adenine is paired with thymine and guanine is paired with cytosine. Each pair of bases is held together by a hydrogen bond. A gene consists of sequences of bases. Sequences of 3 bases code for an amino acid or other information. The DNA molecule has two important properties: that it can make copies of itself and carry the information. Genes are segments of DNA that contain the code for specific proteins that function in one or more types of the cell's body. Chromosomes are structures within the cell that contains a person's genes. Genes are contained in chromosomes, which are in the cell's nuclei. A chromosome contains hundreds of thousands of genes. Every normal human cell contains 23 pairs of chromosomes for a total of 46 chromosomes. A trait in any gene-determined characteristic is often determined by more than one gene. Some traits are caused by mutated genes that are inherited or as a result of a new gene mutation. The genotype is a person's unique combination of genes or genetic makeup. A phenotype is the actual structure and function of a person's body, and a karyotype is a picture of the full set of chromosomes in a person's cell. Human beings have 20,000 to 25,000 genes. These genes account for only about 3% of our DNA. What is a chromosome? A chromosome is made up of a very long strand of DNA and contains many genes. The genes on chromosomes are arranged in a particular sequence, and each gene has a particular location on the chromosome. In addition to DNA, chromosomes contain other chemical components that influence gene function. Except for certain cells, the nucleus of every normal human contains 23 pairs of chromosomes for a total of 46 chromosomes. Normally, each pair consists of one chromosome from the mother and one from the father. If you took the DNA from all of the cells in your body and lined them up end to end, there would be a strand of 6,000 million miles long. To store this important material, DNA molecules are tightly packed around the proteins called histones to make structures called chromosomes. A sex chromosome determines whether you are a boy or a girl. A boy chromosome would be shaped X, Y. A girl chromosome would be XX. Other chromosomes are called autosomes. So that is it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.